The wealthy man had his men lock the front gate, then told the maid to bring a basin of cold water, preparing to drive away the wife his grandfather had arranged for him. However, when the woman saw that no one came to open the door for a long time, she kicked the door down with one foot. The maid who was about to splash water was crushed under the door. When the wealthy man saw the maid's miserable state, he was immediately startled. At that moment, his wife walked in. The man was terrified. He quickly fled the house. He didn't return even late into the night, so the woman told the servants to call her husband. But the servants were afraid of angering the wealthy man, and none of them were willing to make the call. The maid was just about to mock her for having no right to order them around, when the next second, several darts flew past her eyes. Seeing this, the servants immediately scrambled for the phone to call the wealthy man. The woman ordered her husband to return home within half an hour, but the man said she had no right to control him and then hung up the phone. It turned out that the wealthy man was already a notorious playboy. His grandfather, in order to find someone who could restrain him, had specially invited the woman, who was a top agent. He said that if the woman could keep his grandson in line, he would help her take back the company that rightfully belonged to her from her stepmother. So the woman agreed to marry his grandson. When the wealthy man first saw the woman, he was attracted by her beautiful appearance, but for the sake of his freedom after marriage, he said to her, "After marriage, you can't restrict my freedom, and you're not allowed to touch me." The woman directly refused him and immediately sat on his lap. She said, "We're already married. Even if I touch you, what can you do about it?" The wealthy man instantly became shy. The woman told him that after marriage, he was not allowed to stay out all night, otherwise, she would treat him like a toy in her hands. The man left angrily, and after he hung up the woman's phone, she immediately picked up a long knife and went to the bar to find him. At that moment, the man was still bragging to his friends about his status at home. When he turned around and saw his wife behind him, he was startled. A friend stepped forward to help the wealthy man out, but the next second, the woman swung her long knife. The wine bottle was instantly split in half. The woman warned them, "If my husband doesn't come home tonight, I'll do more than just split wine bottles." The friend immediately knelt down to beg for mercy and quickly urged the man to go home with his wife.